Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me today for another Twilight Zone video in my Twilight Zone ranking series where I rank every episode of the original Twilight Zone from my least favorite to my favorite. Today I'm going to be talking about number 21, The Lonely, written by Rod Serling and directed by Jack Smight. This is a season 1 episode, and as always there will be spoilers. So The Lonely is yet another season 1 classic, and I feel like this episode of the Twilight Zone has aged very well in terms of its subject matter and what it's all about. It's very thought-provoking. The plot is really interesting, and I was interested and invested in the characters all the way through the episode. Bernard Herrmann's score is also very, very good, and the cinematography is great as well. The acting by Jack Warden and Jean Marsh is also very good. So everything is just really, really strong all the way around, in my opinion. So this episode starts with a man named Corey, and he's a prisoner on an asteroid in solitary confinement. He gets a visit from a spaceship, a man named Allenby, who brings him supplies 4 times a year. Corey is excited to have a visitor, usually being by himself, but Allenby tells him that they can't stay because of the orbit of the asteroid. So Corey is disappointed, even though Allenby brings him some things to keep busy, because he believes Corey may be innocent. Corey also learns his case is not being reviewed, and I have to say, some of Allenby's crew members are not the greatest or most compassionate in this situation. So Corey is really upset, really down, but Allenby leaves him a crate and tells him not to open it until he leaves. So eventually Corey opens the crate and finds a robot named Alicia who looks just like any other person. Alicia has a memory and can also have feelings just like a person would. So at first Corey wants nothing to do with Alicia until he hurts her and she cries. So now Corey feels really bad about the situation. As time progresses, the two get really close, and I thought these scenes were great and believable, and they worked really well. Credit to both Jack Warden and Jean Marsh for their performances here. At this point, Allenby returns with good news. Corey has been pardoned, however, they must return to Earth immediately as they are almost out of fuel for the ship. Also, Corey can only take 15 pounds of stuff with him. So Corey is fine with all this until he realizes that Alicia weighs more than 15 pounds and he won't be able to bring her along back to Earth. So at this point, Corey starts arguing that Alicia is a woman and that they have to take her back. So Allenby shoots Alicia right in the face in a very disturbing scene as we see all of her wires and she just lays there. And I have to say, I genuinely felt bad for Alicia at this point, and this scene really got to me. So as they prepare to leave, Allenby tells Corey he will just be leaving loneliness behind, and Corey says he will remember that. But was Corey only leaving loneliness behind or something more? I love the dilemma in this episode, and I like some of the questions it raises about what it means to be alive. Overall, I think The Lonely is a very well done, thought-provoking episode with great acting, writing, and directing, and a very memorable ending. So for me, The Lonely comes in at number 21 on the list. As always, feel free to let me know if you liked this episode or not. Thank you for your continued support, and thank you very much for watching.